There we go. I fixed the microphone. Microphone is muted. Cool. That should be good. Should be able to hear me. Okay. Cool. I had to rearrange my desk setup a little bit, so some shit kind of hit the fan. But we are live again. Apologies for the break yesterday. I had some stuff that I needed to do and just really was not in the mood for streaming. But I'm back today. Yeah, I have to notify the Discord. So yeah, I'm going to be continuing on with studying more React. Today I'm going to finish the React testing section, as well as start the React ecosystem subsection. I don't think we're going to get to this project today, but we might. And yeah, so I mean, I think probably only another week or so, unless this project takes a while. Probably only another week or so of React content, I think, at least in the Odin project, and then I'm probably going to move on to I'm going to move on to doing some front-end mentor projects, I think. So without further ado, let's begin. I'm just going to make sure that the live is working. Yeah, it looks like the live's working. Perfect. All right, cool. So, oh, that is not what I wanted to do. It's not. I hate. This is the one thing with the aerospace window manager is I can't drag Chrome tabs on top of other Chrome tabs to you know, combine them into a single window, which is kind of annoying, but you know, it is what it is, I guess. If you want to unit test functionality within the parent that requires instantiation of child components, they should be marked as you can mock entire React components. Okay, there's the child component to summarize what's going on. Oh, of course it's like unstyled, that's so freaking annoying. Oh, because it's all one line. I see. That's the problem. There we go. Probably make this like this then. Oops. Okay, this is annoying. I wish there was line numbers so I could actually see what's going on here. There we go. That's what we want. Add a little test utility. Am I making notes for React? Yeah, I am. That's just the best way I learn. I kind of just, I do them at kind of like a, you know, the level that I feel necessary. I also have Git integration with my Obsidian too. Is it Leonix or is it, I don't know if that's an L or a capital I can't tell. But, okay. Component doesn't accurately capture the functionality. Leo, got you. Thought so. So it's like, you're like camel case. Gotcha. Just wasn't 100% sure. Nice to meet you, Leonix. I don't think you've been here before. Or at least you haven't chatted. So welcome in. Let's see. Down. Cons. First time? Got you. Well, welcome in. You've, you joined right at the beginning of stream. Appreciate that, Leo. So basically, I can give you a little introduction, kind of. Like, I mean, I don't know if you've checked out my channel, but I've been doing, am learning, I'm teaching myself front-end web development specifically right now, because I want to, half for interest and half for, you know, eventually making a career pivot. I'm 25, I work in IT. I, you know, have a CS degree. I love coding, but I never learned properly like web development or like actually like building shit or like knowing how to build stuff. So I'm committing myself to learning, so that, you know, I can make things. And you know what? I think I've got a lot of people, and I know I'm not saying, you know, you are thinking this, but a lot of people come in here and ask like, oh, why aren't you, you know, using AI, blah, blah, blah. And I think it's important to learn web development yourself so that when you do use AI, you can understand what the LLM is doing. You're also learning web dev? Nice. How far into your journey are you, Leo? But yeah, anyway, so I'm just learning. If you care to read it too, I've also got an FAQ with like some common stuff about myself. You can take a look at that if you like, or you just want to learn along the way. That's totally chill. But yeah, let's see. Mock should accurately capture functionality in yeah, you don't have to, you can just kind of skim it. It's just kind of just, you know, just to give you an idea of who I am, what I do around here, stuff like that. But again, it's not necessary. I just know some people come in here and they're like asking me a bunch of questions, and I'm like, guys, like, you can, you know, yeah, you can read the FAQ. That's what it's there for. But yeah, that is that the test needs mock might be out of sync with. Opposite thing happened to me. People saying why you use AI. Oh, interesting. Interesting. That's actually funny. Like, I think you can, if you want to use AI to learn, that's entirely up to you, right? Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, you know, you shouldn't use AI. No, it's just my opinion. Like, I don't want to use AI. If you want to use AI to learn, that's great. However you want to do it. I'm just a little more old-fashioned, I guess. I want to learn the old-fashioned way. You know, I did an entire university degree before AI was a thing. So, well, I have 2 university degrees. My CS degree was my second degree, but I did an entire university degree prior to AI existing. Well, I mean, prior to LLMs. Everyone got their own way of doing things. Yeah, exactly, exactly. 100%. Okay, yeah. May cause false negatives. Or false positives, I guess. Ultimately this shortcoming unit tests. Yeah. Nice. Alright, so then we got this tutorial. So I'm probably going to follow that, get this over to here, and then get the terminal open. It may not matter what you're working on. Okay. Actually, you know what? Just open code up. Let's go into React, vtest test project. Is this vtest? Oh, some familiarity with Jest. Okay, all right. I will make a new folder. Okay. Let's follow this tutorial. And then I'll also actually probably get the notes and I'll put them like this. Wait. Nope, other way. But I want this here and this up here. There we go. Just in case I need the notes, I got them here. Alrighty. You'll learn how to test React components using the React testing library, which is this guy. Cool. All right, so and then I think it was template. React TS. Okay. Good. Let's just clear out the main here. Delete this guy. Index. Oops. So actually, maybe I won't make a separate folder. Maybe I'll just do them in the main source. So, because this is just a tutorial project anyway. App.test.ts. Okay. Oh, and then I need to install the testing library. That's right too. I forgot about that. Okay. npm I okay. So let's write our first test. In our first test, we will test whether the h1 element in our app component is rendered in the DOM. Okay. So we got a couple issues here. I don't think we need this, do we? Maybe not. Import app from app.tsx. And then we don't use it, or do we? Test. Cannot find name test. Ah, okay. We need to install jest too. And then is it jest? Types at jest. Because we're using TypeScript. Of course. Got you. I think it's types. Just wait. Like this? I forget. How do the types work? Forget this ts config. ts config. Or types. Compiler options. Oh yeah, it's under compiler options. Got you. Okay. That's why. Okay. Still not happy. Into our render screen. Then from nope. Does not work either. Is not a module. Consider just jest. Okay. No. Okay. Let's see what the quick. There's no quick fixes. Okay. Maybe I need to refresh the deployments. And also maybe the TypeScript compiler. Restart TS server. There we go. Maybe. At jest.globals. Okay. And then at jest types. Oh, maybe I need to specify that it's a type too. No, module just at types is not sort of member. Oh. Okay. exists. Still nothing, huh? Maybe add just globals too. Deprecated. Expect cannot be used as a value because it was imported. Oh. There we go. Okay. Now we just need to be in the document. I don't know where this would come from. It's because this tutorial's for JavaScript and I'm trying to adopt it to TypeScript, so it's causing some shit. Import React from React. I forget what package that was. Maybe there was another one here. Testing library user event? No. How far have we been? I'm on React testing libraries, Ghost. That's currently what I'm working on today. JSDOM, user event, testing library React. I think we got that one already. Yeah. Ah, okay. This is what we need to. We need that guy, and then we need an import for this one. For the to be in the document. Where was the import for that? I don't know why this doesn't work either. App is declared, but its value is never read. Oh, maybe because I need this to be in a fragment or something. Maybe this is the wrong syntax. Doesn't need to be a, it might need to be like this. Something, right? I don't know. Render app. Okay, so that was right. Import app from app. Yeah, it's not liking that import. I wonder if it's because this needs to be it instead of tests. Oh. Render h1 element. Effects. To be in the document. I feel like I was having troubles with this before. Maybe, but maybe I also don't remember. Okay, well, we can at least see what the other file we had was. Open a recent. So what was our test? User event, describe IT render. No. Okay. Maybe wrap this in a describe or something so we can say. Oh wait, Jesus. Const component. can't do anything. When it's components. What was the, oh, expect container, I see. Interesting. What is the issue here? Property component does not exist on... Maybe I need to describe this. Or something. I don't know. No, still the same issue. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it wasn't working, why it wasn't working here. Or why it isn't working here, I should say. Although this is fixed now. Oh, because we're not using vtest. I feel like this is an outdated. Again, it's just because the tutorial is in JavaScript and I'm using TypeScript, so there's a bunch of typing issues. This is wrong too. That needs to be from there. App is declared, but its value is never read. That's so cap, bro. Oh, maybe it's because of this. Do I need to... Because it has default export, though. Yeah, so I don't know. Yo, what up, J-Mac? How's it going? Did you have your final round interview yet, or are you still waiting on that one? Wait, did the... Oh yeah, it killed itself. Okay. Yeah. Maybe it's also because it's TS. Maybe it needs to be TSX. That could be our problem as well. This might need to be a TSX file. Now that I think about it. Okay, well that fixed this issue. You got the offer? Nice, congratulations. That's awesome. Are you gonna jump on it, or are you gonna wait and see what else happens? You're removing all mentionings of Java. Why? You're taking it, no doubt. Nice. Oh, got you. What does that have to do with Toronto, though? Is it because it's a is it a front end job or is it a back end or full stack? I forget. I don't know. You might have mentioned. You don't want anything to do with front end? Fair enough. That's valid. That's valid. Yeah, I mean, it is kind of a bit of a pain, but no, it's like compile. Oh shit! Wow, that's cool. That seems really niche too. Like I can't imagine there's many jobs in like that kind of thing. Like, because I know like people like kind of like low level stuff. Like I don't know. I haven't, to be fair, I haven't really looked at like job opportunities that are like low level programming, because that's not really, I don't really understand low level programming that much. I mean, I understand like at a high level like what is what it does and why it's important, but I don't like, I've never touched the nitty gritties really. Aside from like my operating systems course, but that was like BS. That wasn't really real. But no, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. I guess you gotta like figure out like pretty much game the interview through LeetCode. Oh, got you. So it's kind of like a fuck around and find out situation. Damn, I don't know if I could do that. Cause like, I mean, I kind of did that with my job because like I got a job offer last year, and for like it was for like this tier 2 IT position, and like I had only had like 1 summer's worth of IT experience before that, so like there was a lot of shit where I'm like, I don't know, like I'd just pretend to know, or like someone would talk to me about some obscure like Intune setting, and I'm like, yeah, of course, that's exactly right. No, I had no idea what I was doing, and I still don't. Although, you know, on the job, I will say you do figure shit out. I mean, I know your stuff is like a lot more technical and probably more difficult than mine, but mine's like, you know, there's a lot of like lingo and shit that I have to like memorize, and like the thing too with like Microsoft like endpoint administration specifically is like there's no actual like technical skill required. It's basically just, do you know where X setting is, right? Like, do you know where to find this particular setting or to apply this policy? Like, that's all it is. There's no actual like thinking. It's just like, it's just basically navigating forms. You recently did 3 lives on making C compilers from scratch. Nice. That's awesome, Leonix. If you do lives, I'll check you out for sure. That's awesome. Trying to understand it deeply. Yeah, that's fair. I could see myself doing that at some point, to be honest with you, but I don't know. I'm focusing on front-end web dev right now. Const component. Well, I'm declaring the component. I don't know what the problem is here. Oh, we didn't install Vetist, which is probably our other issue. I wonder if this would work with Vetist. It doesn't say to use it, but npm install. That'll fix it. It should anyway. Oh no, now it broke this again. Crap. Sounds chill, but I don't think I could do it long term. Yeah, that's fair. It really is boring. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's mostly like, it would seem techie to somebody who has no idea about tech, but if you know anything about like deep, like technical knowledge or like programming knowledge, software development, you'd be like, oh my god, this is just like ABCs. Like, it's just like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, all the drag and drop shit, like Microsoft does a lot of drag and drop logic too, or like there's no actual coding. It's all just like, if there is any logical component to like conditionally applying policies to certain groups or whatever, it's all just drag and drop. Yeah, exactly, Leonix. No, I am for sure. I'm having trouble with the TypeScript compiler here. I don't know what the fuck's going on. You know what? I might just nuke this and remake the project as a JavaScript so I can follow the tutorial, just because this is driving me mental. So I might do that actually, now that I think about it. I'm just gonna delete all this shit and then just rebuild the project. Oops. Okay. PM create Current directory is not empty. Oh shit. Delete. Okay, there we go. I think it's my turn to get an offer next. Are you talking me or Leo? Okay. Let's just do this in JavaScript because fuck figuring out TypeScript right now for this tutorial. I just want to finish this shit. I mean, I don't know. I haven't really actively been applying. I'm not gonna lie. But I think you might be referring to Leo too. Why not both? Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to switch now, but I don't feel like I'm ready. Like I could cheese shit, I guess maybe. I don't know. And just like do leak code and stuff because I know DSA. Like I have a degree. Like I can do like easy and medium leak codes and probably hards if I practiced, but I don't know. I honestly like don't care. Like I've got enough going on I think in my life right now where I'm kind of just gonna like sit in my job for the next like little bit and probably just like I don't know. It's kind of BS. Like I don't know how to describe it. Like it's not BS, but it's like I don't know. My work's kind of like easy, so I can just kind of like chill, you know? Like it's not I don't have to stress out or anything. But the one thing said like in saying that is it's public sector and the pay is terrible compared to like probably what you would get an offer. Like my pay is not good. I'm not going to say what it is, but it's like well under 6 figures, like substantially under 6 figures. So it's worth a try an interview anyways without the stress of wanting the offer. Yeah, that's fair. I may do that. I think I'm going to move first because I got to get the move figured out. And then once I move, you know, I'll get that sorted. Let's do a new file. Whoops. Okay. Please work. Fuck. Oh, I need to install the testing library. Oh, and I should have done it for React TS. That was probably my issue before. Test is not defined. I feel like there's missing imports here. I need to install Jest as well. Yo, Jay, how's it going? All your previous failed interviews def helped me on this one. Fair. Yeah, that's fair. It's good to have that experience. I feel like yeah, my interview, like I haven't done an interview in a long time. Like the last interview I did, well, okay. I did an interview for my internship 2 years ago. Or multiple. I did three interviews. And then I got this offer. And then I did kind of an informal interview last year where my boss kind of offered me a return position. But it wasn't really like it was like I met him in a coffee shop. Like it was like very informal. It's awkward to talk and code sometimes while under pressure. Yeah. I feel like I'd be so bad at that. Although I will say streaming has helped me a bit with that. Because I'm kind of like talking and working at the same time, right? I feel like I have to install Jest probably. Right? Is that a thing that I need to install for this? Probably. Yeah, it's still not defined. I don't know why. I wish this kind of gave me... in this tutorial, we'll be using Jest as our testing framework. Yeah, so I installed Jest. Okay, well, let's just see what they do here. If there's any specifics. Unit test, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Streaming really helps with that? Yeah, exactly. I agree. You're well prepped for some streaming? Yeah, it's fair. The only difference is like I can't actually like talk to you guys like verbally. Like I'm talking to you. It's kind of like one way, right? Like I can read your chat, or I can read chat, I should say. But I'm not like reading or I'm not like listening to all your voices. That would be insane. I don't know why this isn't let's just see jest npm. Yeah, they literally did this already. I don't know why. Maybe I just need to import from jest. Oh, package.json. Oops. Jest. Okay. Yeah, I still don't know why this isn't working. It's not recognizing test. Maybe I need to do this. I don't know. Would you like to use TypeScript for the configuration file? No. JS DOM, sure. I don't know. Babel. Sure. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to like hack this together because this freaking tutorial didn't tell me what I needed. But you sent the docs to the testing library in the stream chat. Got you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's not the testing library that I'm worried about. It's the Oh, maybe I need to install these two. That might be the problem. No. Yeah, it's literally like a jest issue, I feel like. Because test and expect are under jest. And it's not using vtest. It's this tutorial is using jest, which I installed. And I've got a config and everything, so I don't know. I don't know if I import if I have to import tests like from jest or something. Does that work? Oh, maybe that just fixed it. Dumb. Okay. I'm actually doing this in JavaScript, Jay, this tutorial, just because the tutorial's in JS, and I didn't feel like fighting with the compiler just for the tutorial. So I don't, need TypeScript to understand how the typing works. But yeah, I appreciate that. I just didn't feel like fighting it. Okay, let's see. To run our first test. Okay, so let's do that. Let's do npm test. Then it's like dot source / test.js. Oh fuck, what the hell? Ooh. As of jest 28, jest environment JS DOM. Maybe I should have done node. Shit. Let's do node. There we go. Okay, so we failed the test. Why did we fail? Render app. Syntax JSX. Oh, maybe this does need to be JSX. Because it's weird. It says test.js, but maybe this needs to be a JSX file. So maybe the tutorial is conning me here. Like, I feel like this is better. Because watch, maybe this will succeed. No, okay, but we still have render add. Support for the experimental syntax JSX isn't currently enabled. Just encountered an unexpected token. Great. Don't you just love when tutorials, like, suck? What are these docs? This is a tutorial for using testing in React.js. But it's just straight up, like, not working. Like, it was like, okay, make app.test.js, and then it's like, oh, you know, that didn't work. I don't know. Add preset section to your Babel config. It's probably issues on my end here. I probably didn't set up the holy. This is why compilers are bullshit. Like, look at this. Look at this stack trace for the compiler. Like, this is like insane. It's like too many things. Add Babel plugin syntax JSX to the plugin section. Babel config. Oh, maybe. Do I have a Babel config? Oh, I don't even have a Babel config. Shit. This is gonna make me not want to test ever. Not gonna lie. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this notes for now, just so that you have full view of the screen here. It's just one of those days, man. I take one day off streaming. Add Babel plugin syntax to section Babel config. Damn it. I don't have a Babel config. Oh, maybe I needed to add it to... Maybe I needed to add something to here. Like jest in the v config. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Our other option is to just scroll through this and then, you know, kind of just see if I need to do any of this implementation. Yeah, fuck it. I don't think I'm gonna bother. Actually. Because this is getting into, like, fetching and shit like that. Like, what does this say to do for the tutorial? User event API in this tutorial is synchronous. However, you should be able to follow along previous knowledge and still use Vite. Oh, saying to use Vite and vtest. Oh, Jesus Christ. I should just read. Okay, well, fuck it. You know what? Let's just open up the previous project I did yesterday, or 2 days ago. That's a better idea. Okay. And then we'll just, like, kind of skim around with this. And they wonder why console log is still used so much. Yeah. Alright, let's just stop fucking around here. Selecting elements. Okay. So this is our test. And then this should be fine. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't just think to do this before. Selecting elements. Get by text. Instead of get by text. When the get by text method fails, throws an error. You could also pass a regular expression for a partial match. Cool. Real devs in production and real devs test in prod and wait for bug reports. Fair. I feel like, but like what? I don't know. If you can just like have a, you know, an instance of like a development, I don't know why you wouldn't test and develop, or maybe unless you're just too lazy. Unless you're just too lazy to actually go through all the tests, like run through the test suite. I guess if you're in a team, you could just like assign someone to be a tester as well. Like, I think those roles exist in like really big corporations. I thought I disabled this shit. This Copilot nonsense. Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. Disappeared. React testing library provides different query methods for selecting elements. Get by text, get by role. Selecting elements using the ID, get by test ID. Okay, data, test ID. Okay, so we could do that too. We could do like a span. Data dash test ID equals my span. And then we could test that in here. And then we could do expect container dot, or is it like, what's the syntax? Screen dot get by. Const button, and then we can do a span too. Const span equals screen dot get by test ID span, and then nothing, I think, or my span actually. And then expect screen dot get. Actually, I don't even need this. I can expect span dot to match. And then we do span. Two failed. Uh-oh. What did I call this? Yeah. Oh, dot text content. That's why. That's like QA roles? Got you, yeah. That's what I thought. I tested staging on production server. Oh, got you. My friend is a dev and his colleagues are acting like junkies now. Oh, like using AI as a drug. That's funny. That's pretty funny. Oh, so it doesn't match the snapshot, of course, because we added this span, right? So how do we generate a new snapshot is the real question. I can just like get rid of this. There we go. Cool. So there's our selection by ID. So where this testing's trolling me? Yeah, probably. I'm also like half paying attention to chat and half going through the testing, so I'm like not really fully locked in. But that's okay. I'm just easing back into streaming because, well, I mean, I only took one day off, but I don't know. Yesterday was a bad day for me. I don't know. It was like not a good day. But it's okay. You know, we all have bad days. But today was better, so. Assertive functions. Let's see. Render h1 element. Expect screen.debug to be in the document. Okay, screen.debug. Testing multiple elements. Okay, let's try that. You can also get rid of this shit too. And then we can just do our list or whatever it is. Oops. Holy shit. Okay. There's our list, and then of course the test is going to fail, obviously. List contains 5 animals. Nice. Notice the assertive functions used. We already did the async test stuff, didn't we? Oh. Well, not with, we did the async stuff with the user event. Okay, let's try this then. Oh, that's within the app, I see. Okay, so we need a new component. Then we get this guy in here. Oops. Okay. Okay, so we need to do some missing imports. Then import user. Yeah, that should work. Then we'll fix the test. The app component makes a request to the API to fetch a user. Once the user's been fetched, it's saved in the state. Yo, anime, how's it going? There's an error, it's also saved in the state. To test whether the user is fetched from the API and rendered in the DOM, we'll mock the fetch function. Ah, okay. And then so our mock is here. Okay, but where's the mock existing? I guess that's in the test file. I'm learning testing, yes. Command period opens it too? Oh, nice. Got you. Thanks for that. I actually appreciate that. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good anime. I had a rough day yesterday, but I'm back and strong today. Back and stronger. So, yeah. It's just, you know, I found out that I think I'm going to move 2 weeks earlier than I had planned. Oh, just normal life, not web dev. Not web dev at all. I didn't actually do any coding yesterday. Wait, how long did I spend learning React? Probably 2 weeks at this point. What are some fun things to do in Toronto area? I'm actually like going to be moving close-ish to there soon. Not actually that close, but like within spitting distance. Sorry, I don't really care at this point. But let me think. Toronto Zoo. I like the Toronto Zoo. There's the ROM, Royal Ontario Museum. I think it's Royal Ontario. Is it Royal? I want to say it's Royal Ontario Museum. That's cool. It's like got like it's like a science museum with like really cool artifacts, science and history and stuff. Like there's a lot of cool things there. There is, if you like art galleries, there's the AGO, Art Gallery of Ontario. There is CN Tower, of course. If you like sports, there's Raptors and the Jays. I like, and the Leafs too, but I don't watch hockey. I mean, it's not really hockey season anyway. What else? What else? There's a lot of good restaurants downtown. Basically just Google it. I don't know. Esplanade, which is near Esplanade is like a street near the CN Tower kind of, and that strip has a lot of nice places. Yeah, you can. Exactly. Scotiabank Arena is like right there. Am I almost done with React? No, not quite, anime. Not quite. I've still got a little bit to go. I would say I'm going to be done with the React section in Odin Project in hopefully like 2 weeks. Hopefully before I move. My goal is to finish the React Odin Project section before I move. But yeah, you can go watch the Raptors. Tickets are pricey. I've been to a couple games. Even if you get up in the nosebleeds, it's like $70, $80 usually for like the cheapest seats. And then if you want anything significant, you'll probably be done faster. Fair enough, Jay. Fair enough. I don't know. I'm highballing a little bit. I'm just to be safe. I want to be done before I move. So yeah, the weekend of May 15th, I'm gonna be like gone probably for 3 or 4 days while I move. You want to go see Kawhi Leonard? Yeah, no, that's sad moment. Sad moment. Almost at 1,000 subs. I know. 2 sections, 1 project. Fair, Jay. Depends on that one project though, because I was on. What was I on? I was on Battleship for like 2 weeks. So unless it's not like Battleship, maybe it won't be like Battleship. I hope it's not like Battleship. Battleship was a while. But yeah, no. What else is there? Yeah, the zoo's cool. I don't know. That's like the main heavy hitters. Oh, Eaton Center. Should go to the Eaton Center. It's a big mall. It's got a lot of stuff there. It's a shopping cart using React Router. Okay, got you. That shouldn't be too difficult then. Dang, you'll miss me, although I don't get to watch all my streams. That's no worries, anime. No worries. You think Battleship's pretty good on the resume? Really? You think so? I mean, it was written in vanilla. Oh, you're writing your last paper today? Nice, anime. Congratulations. Yeah, I don't know. I still feel like the Battleship game is so jank, but whatever. I mean, you always think that about your previous projects. Wasn't even that long ago, but like I feel like I've come even further since then. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I don't know. Just more Toronto stuff, I guess. You should go maybe go to what's the island called? There's like the main island off of Toronto. There's some cool stuff there. You can take like a little ferry to get there. I don't know. There's a shit ton of stuff to do. You have to go see Scotty? Yeah. Yep. I'll probably be going to a Raps game myself when I move. Hopefully a Raps and a Jays game. Jays games are a lot cheaper. I'm like a baseball / basketball fan. Well, like casual, not like serious, but you're gonna quit all my non-web dev jobs and focus on building my resume. Nice, anime. That's awesome. Yeah, Scotty Barnes. Who else is on the team now? Brandon Ingram's there. We've got, I mean, those are like the main guys. We don't have anyone else that's like a big name, to be real. Sucks for me, never got into baseball. Oh, hey, Groovier, how's it going? Yeah, I don't know. I got into baseball. Is now like my break. It was anime. It was. Kyle Lowry, DeRozan. Yeah, that's fair. If you haven't been following basketball, Kyle Lowry actually might be. He's retiring, I think, but they might sign him to a 1-day contract before he officially retires. So, Okay, so this is because he wants to retire a Raptor, but I think Lowry's like 40 now. He's like the second oldest player behind LeBron. Which, by the way, if you're an NBA fan at all, watching what LeBron is doing to the Houston Rockets is insane. 41 years old. Anyway, I think it's a fantastic, but you know. Window.fetch equals jest.function. I think maybe do we put this inside of the test? I think I put this inside of the test, right? Okay, let's first of all let's copy this. Whoops. Then I get this in side of here. think you put the mock inside of the... Or maybe no, maybe no. Maybe I actually put it inside of the app. Wait, where does the mock go? This replaces the original refetch with a custom method. Maybe it is in here. This is an actual fetch. Jest.mock. Mock callback. Oh, it's up here. Jest.mock. So this is, let's see, the class uses Axios to call the API. It returns the data attribute. Let's zoom this in a little bit. This is like the main one. Okay, so in order to, without actually hitting the API, we can call the jest.mock function. Yeah, so it is in the test. I thought so. But window fetch is not the right thing, I don't think. Wait for element to be removed. Or is that the function that this is? What are we doing today? I'm currently learning mocking and callbacks as a part of React testing anime. But I'm not doing a great job at it. But that's okay. Unless I'm just like skipping too far. Yeah, where is this from? Implement, quick fix, update. There we go. Just an import. How do I improve my CSS skills? Practice, Wasim. What am I finding hard? This tutorial's sucking. I'm also not reading it probably as thoroughly as I should. But this tutorial being not the best. Just because there's like, I'm copy pasting from the tutorial just to kind of get an idea of like how to do async testing, right? Which is what I'm trying to do right now. Or like writing async tests with like calls to an API, right? And then so there's this mock that I can use. So instead of actually hitting the API, I can just use this mock, but this window.fetch is not exactly what we want. Or because, okay, so let's see. We have the use effect. Maybe there's another test down here that I need. Here it is. This is what we want. So maybe we do this as well. Okay, so that doesn't fix. Okay, so that's our test. Const async const using a wait screen to find by text. Window.fetch.mock implementation. Okay. So this is what uses that then. Does not exist on type request info. Okay, here's the whole thing. Window.fetch, const user. Let's just copy paste this whole thing and see if it works. Because they've got some gaps that I'm missing here. Probably. Yeah, see, okay, so it didn't entirely work. Window fetch is still... I think it's also a TypeScript thing, because I switched back to TypeScript. Fetch input. I don't know. Okay, honestly, fuck this. I don't care. Simulating user interactions. We already kind of did that with the user event. For user, what was it called? It was the user something. User event, yeah. So I've already got that in my notes anyway, so that's not like a huge problem. Okay. So let's see what this does. Does it do the same thing? Okay, so we have our counter, increment, decrement, and then we use our user event. Yep. Testing callbacks. Consider a scenario where you have a component that represents an input element. Input component, app component. Yeah, I'll test this. First test, we'll assert the input value is updated correctly. Screen.getByRole. Oh, I need screen. What? Oh, because this needs to be as HTML input element, maybe? There we go. Okay. Okay, so there's our input. And then the test should maybe work now? Not 100% sure. Oh. To be React. Oh, is that what we need to do? So if we type in React here. Then what? No. User event.type. Or is there some button I need to put in here too? App, input value, set input value. Screen.getByRole text box. Yo, how's it going, Key? Expect input value to be React. We are selecting the input element by its role. What's great about text get by roles, query method. So there's probably different roles. And then we need this guy. So let's do this. Get the input from the thing. Import input from components/input. There we go. Good. How about you? Currently do some reverse engineering for some class. Deepin x64 debug. Oh dang. I honestly don't even know what that means. Is that like assembly shit? In Gidra? I don't even. But that's awesome. That's cool. I'm doing all right. I mean, I'm kind of struggling through this tutorial. This is like a dog shit tutorial. No offense. Basically got you. Okay. Every time I see like x64, I think of like assembly. Or like x86, whatever. Okay, so our test keeps failing. I wonder what the problem is. Jest is not defined. Oh, of course. Okay, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm done. This is fine. Like, I get what this is meant to be doing. It's supposed to be getting the text box by role here, and then it's gonna make sure that the input value is React, right? And then still doesn't work, even though I don't know. I'm kind of sick and tired. This isn't even a project. It's just like a tutorial. So I understand what this is supposed to be doing. And then this basically, you do this render here with the input. And then using the user event, you check that the callback is called every time that the text box is changed. How's the Odin project been? I just started today. I was looking if you had any feedback. It's been like mostly good, I would say. It's been a good guide, Techno, for like my own learning, to kind of, you know, give me a path, I guess. But I will say that in retrospect, some of the projects, and I think some folks that have been in the chat longer, like for a few months, can kind of attest to this. Some of the recommended design patterns that are used in some of the Odin Project projects are not ideal. Like the Battleship one, for instance. I think I could have finished Battleship probably in half the time that I did if I were allowed to, or if I didn't follow the design patterns it recommended exactly. CACA, Kaka, or Sasa, like yes, yes. But yeah. I don't know. That's kind of my review, I guess. Oh, poop in Spanish. Gotcha. Oh, it's caca. I got you. It's not that in Portuguese though. Portuguese, it's like merdo or something. It's similar to French. I think. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, I just need a structured path, so I want to start at least get the fundamentals down. Yeah, exactly, Techno. That's what I'm trying to do. Myself. Sorry, that was a brutal voice crack. Okay, you know what? I'm going to say this is done. I understand exactly what's going on here. I mean, not exactly, but I understand the essence of what it's trying to do with the user event shit. My environment just isn't copacetic with this tutorial. So like there's an example. Oh, that's shit. I see. Okay. Sorry, maybe poop and shit. I thought they were the same thing. But maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, that's fair. All right, and then so now this is the first lesson that I think I'm going to fully skip. And I've never skipped a lesson in Odin Project. However, this one, given the fact that we're doing TypeScript, is... I wish you could clip that fair. Are there no clipping in it? I guess there's no clipping in YouTube. I mean, if you want to, you can figure out the timestamp and like screen cap it or something. Anyway, I don't normally skip types or skip lessons. However, we've been using TypeScript. I should mention this too, Techno, is I've been using TypeScript instead of JavaScript for my projects, just because that's what I decided I wanted to do. So like, again, that's the thing with Odin Project, right, is there is some flexibility. However, this is not needed with TypeScript, right? Type checking with prop types. We already do this with TypeScript, right? Which is like, then why don't you just use TypeScript? I don't know. I don't even know. Maybe they mentioned TypeScript somewhere in here. Because we already get, yeah, what about TypeScript? Here we go. We do not cover that in our curriculum. Thus, do not recommend looking into it now. But in the future, it may be worth learning. However, we are, you know, see, this is a very presumptuous sentence, right? What if there's somebody like me that like knows what type checking is and wants to kind of learn TypeScript right off the hop? Like, I don't think they should outright say you shouldn't do it. They should say you should do it if you want to. Yeah, exactly. It's essentially mandatory, Techno. I don't know. I don't like the way that they write this. It's very like, it's giving like Reddit mod energy. I don't know. But like, you know, it's whatever. Learning TypeScript can be a lot of overhead when you're already learning React, and the best way to okay, yeah. So whatever. It's highlighted in the discussion. In future, however, if you do decide to go in the direction of learning TypeScript, our recommendation would be picking up a previous project and refactoring components one by one to TypeScript. Well, I have already done that. So, too bad, so sad. I feel like I've been doing all right, so. Odin Project on that one. I'm just going to mark this complete because this is unnecessary. Exactly. I'm just going to skip that one, but React Router is something that we do need to do. So this, I would assume, is something related to API calling, right? I don't actually have no idea what this is. I'll learn it, I guess. I'll figure it out. You love React Router? Nice. I'll figure it out. We'll see. So let's do this now. Let's get our notes pulled up. Let's do another notes. React Router. All right. Up until this point in the curriculum, we've been building one-page applications. However, for any large-scale application, we're going to have multiple pages. Oh, I see. Okay. Allows client-side JavaScript to manage the way a user can navigate. Understand what client-side routing is. Learn how to use React Router for client-side routing. Explore to create nested and dynamic paths. What notes is this? This is Obsidian, Techno. Here, I'll drop a link. React Router is actually a framework that can be used for full stack apps. Nice. That's cool. But yeah, no, it's free, Techno. This is a free node editor. Well, I mean, it's a freemium. Like, there's a paid tier, but I use, actually, I should do that now. I have Git integration with it. So I can do Git, commit, and sync. And then it syncs to my private GitHub repo. So I've got backup. Cool. All right. That's really cool. That's like its own... that it's its own framework. So that's kind of like, because like Next.js is a framework too, right? Or unless I'm mistaken on that. Oh, cool. Does Next then include React Router? Because I know Next is full stack, right? Like you can do like back-end Node.js stuff and front-end React. But yeah. No, I recommend this note-taking app, Techno, for sure. And then, like, for example, the Git integration is just a free community plugin right here. So, Next has its own routing. Got you, got you. Discover how to add a catch-all route. Learn how to pass data from a parent component to any child components rendered via an outlet. Understand how to implement protected routes. Client-side routing. Okay. JavaScript takes over duty of handling single-page applications. Helps build single-page. Ah, I see. Because if you refresh, then it'll start from 0. I see. Wait till the dish gives out that satisfying smell. I feel like this is a really bad way to test whether something's been cooked or not. Do not do this. This is bad advice. As somebody who dabbles in cooking, this is not what you do. His name's Ryan Florence. He's a YouTube channel too. Oh, cool. Is he the... Wait, so he's the developer of Remix? Let me see. Let me go to my other monitor here. Oh yeah, he's building Remix. Got you, got you. This guy's the GOAT. Cool. That's nice. It's all on GitHub too. I just pulled up his GitHub on my other monitor. Okay. This is common to all websites. You set the oven up for what you want and wait for the oven to be done with cooking. And ta-da, enjoy your delicious food. Okay. What if you forgot to add some spices? Okay. Multi-page applications. Wait. Was this for client-side routing? Oh, okay. With... The link requests are intercepted by the JavaScript that you write. Okay, so basically the page content just changes. I think that's right. So instead of actually navigating to different pages as you would on like a vanilla project, the render just switches. Right? Is that understanding correct? Have I started on any personal projects yet? Not yet, Techno. Although I am going to do some... I plan on doing some soon. That's right, terrible analogy. Yeah, the analogy is weird. I don't like the analogy. But it's essentially... I understand. But no, I plan on... The first personal project I want to build is... Right now you see the Pomodoro app that I have, right? It's pomofocus.io. It's a great app. However... I want to build my own Pomodoro app, and I probably will within the next month or so. After I'm done with the React section, maybe I have a couple front-end mentor projects under my belt. So that's the plan. I'm going to build my own Pomodoro app. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm going to take a 5-minute break. Got to run to the washroom, fill up my water. So I'll be back in a couple mins as usual. So, yeah. All right, I've returned. It's more like a kaleidoscope. You look through the same lens, but you can change what you're seeing. Ah, yeah. Or like, what are those things called? And maybe this is like if you're, I don't know, those like image viewing goggles that you can put up like this, and then you like take the cards in and out. You know what I mean? I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but that would also make sense, I think, too. Pictograms, maybe? Let me see. Oh, whoa. That is not what I wanted to do. I guess this was a pictogram. No, pictograph. No. This could be a when we ask AI moment. Let's try it. Okay. What? This is the first time you're going to see me use AI on stream. Actually, no, it isn't. What is the thing called that you hold up to your eyes to look at different pictures? Let's see. This is what it is. This is exactly what I'm talking about. See, this is a good use of AI right here. Stereoscope. This is exactly what I remember this from when I was younger. Stereoscope. That's what it's called. Yes. Although these are like old-fashioned examples. But yeah, you can like change the image, right? Anyway. Sorry. That maybe they should change this analogy. So I feel like this makes a hell of a lot more sense, but whatever. I digress. Did not know that's what they were called. Me neither, evidently. So, but that's what I was looking for. See, that's the thing that you can do with general AI. It just works well for that. Nice. I wish we could ping all the code naysayers. Oh, you mean in my chat? Well, client-side routing allows for nicer app-like interactions. Oh, I got you. You mean like Claude code people, or like agentic coding people? Yeah. I got you. Sorry. Like manual coding naysayers. Got you. I understand now. Yeah, you're right. However, and he was here earlier. Leo mentioned that he was streaming using AI, and people were getting mad at him for using AI. So, apparently, it goes both ways. Apparently, whether you do use AI, it's like a lose-lose situation. You either use AI or you don't use AI, and either way, some group of people is going to be mad at you or are going to be mad at you because of your choice. Not even mad, just like opinionated. YouTube is being messy at this point. Yeah, I think it's just showing. The problem is you have, and I'm going to get into notes in a second, but you have a group of people that likes. You either lose or you lose. Yeah, exactly. You have a group of people that likes using AI, and they're like hype beasts with AI, and then you have a group of people like me that are kind of more manual. They like to learn the old-fashioned way, and they like coding for the art of it and for the praxis of coding. The problem is YouTube doesn't understand that these are two separate camps, right? So YouTube often cross-recommends content, right? And then you get, and then that's where that comes from. I think that's what's happening, at least to some extent. It's like, oh, tech. Okay, dude, how to start web developing? There's many ways, Ratul. There's many ways. Like, or how have you started yet, or what level are you at? You could use the Odin Project, which is what I use. It's a free and open source web dev curriculum. It's another version of iPhone versus Android. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. A lot of caveats can be missed. When a browser reloads, it notifies, screen renders. Okay, let's see. React router is a... I got hackathon this weekend. Might be cooked without AI. Well, here's what I would do, Techno. I would use AI to maybe ideate, right? You can always use AI to ideate, like to kind of bounce ideas back and forth, right? But I don't know. That's what I would do, and then code it yourself. All hackathons that I've done are usually just AI slop. That's fair key. My partner has done AI, or not AI, has done hackathons as well for her program. And I think in the latest one she was in, she mentioned that there's a lot of AI nonsense in there as well. So that's not a surprise. Even for like front end stuff. Like I just use AI for it because of the time frame. I'm like learning a new technology, so I need something. Yeah, that's fair key. Again, like I don't know. If it's like what everyone else is doing, then you might as well. At least in that setting, right? Oh wait, this is not what we want actually in here. So do we want to go through this example, or are there React route testing? Boo! I don't want to do that. Okay, so maybe we do actually make a project alongside this as well. Let's do another project. Router. Everyone just hops on with Claude Code and AI, everything. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, again, like I'm not against using AI at least in a hackathon setting for like coming up with ideas faster, right? Like that'd be fine if I was in a hackathon personally. But like not actually code, because that kind of defeats the purpose in my opinion. But anyway. All right, so let's do this React router. Okay. Delete everything. Get all this shit out of here. No app CSS. Oops. And then, oops. Well, we will see how many people are willing to continue paying for Claude if they decide to change the Copilot's new prices. Yeah, I haven't actually seen like what's Copilot's new pricing. Yeah, because it uses so it uses like different models. Copilot Business 24.43 a month, according to the thing here. Business premium. Yeah, but I guess if you're using that at enterprise scale, it'd be crazy. I don't know. I know it was actually funny. But because oh, you think you meant GitHub's AI things? Oh, got you. Because Copilot's like Microsoft's shitty AI, which is basically just a wrapper over ChatGPT, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that, by the way. Buy your own stack of 3090 and steal your neighbor's electricity, free cloud. Yeah, I watch I listen to Some Ordinary Gamers. I'm sure several of you in chat are familiar with that guy, but I've been watching him for a while, and he's a huge advocate of self-hosting AI models, which, like, I totally get that. However, like, I don't know if getting the RAM and the graphics cards for that is practical at this point. Like, I think RAM prices are still hiked, right? Like, is that not true? I don't know. Add the following to main JSX. So we want... Yeah, I've been dropping a bit. Oh, it's been dropping. Okay, cool. The weights are free. Hardware is expensive. Yeah. Well, that's what I meant. I meant the hardware. That's what I meant. Import... Create browser router and router provider. And then we got to get this guy in here, right? Oh wait, it's not the right thing. Ah, and then we need profile too. And then we put the router inside of... Where do we put the router though? Create root. Okay, so it goes to the profile page. Then the profile route, it works, but what is happening here? Oh, I need to put it... Oh. Right. There we go. That's what we want. Cool. Nice. I missed this one section. So you can define, I see. So you can define routes inside of this router. And then what element it contains. However, what if you wanted to do... Like... Could you do something like path... and then like include... like multiple things? Or like multiple things inside of a fragment? Multiple elements? Like, how does that work? Or does it all need to be inside of one element? Or one component? I don't know. Just thinking out loud. Okay. Link element. Oh, inside of one. Got you. Cool. You may notice when we click links in the nav bar, the browser is reloading for the next URL instead of using React Router. React exports a custom link. Port link. And then we do link. This. Now it doesn't refresh. That's cool. You're teaching data mode right now? Cool. Right, so you know what? Actually, I'm going to bring up this guy. I want to do this here and this here. And its associated element, single component, usually. Inside of the root, instead of rendering app, render router provider, router equals name of router. Just put router here. Cool. There's a framework data and declarative modes. Framework's the most intuitive. Got you. Is this data because of this? Is that why? Is it because of this definition here of the router? Oh, gotcha. See? Cool. That makes sense. Nested routes, outlets, and dynamic segments. So now if you want to render a section of a page differently, based on different URLs. Oh, I see. Okay, cool. So this is like sub-children. Okay, so this is like... So we can make a new file, Popeye, TSX, links, React router includes the link components to link to other routes without refreshes, like what would occur with the You're following along with me in the docs, and there's some differences that I'm noticing. Is that like from Odin Project, you mean? Or like with my code? So I think I'm just pretty much following Odin Project. Okay, we've got Popeye and we've got Spanish, or spinach. Why did I read that as Spanish? Oh my god. Spinach. As you're implementing, I'm looking at the docs and they use component rather than element. Oh, interesting. Like here, you mean? So it'd be like this. But then this would not... So this would just be this. Maybe. Or wait, how would the component be defined? Object literal may only specify... Oh, component like capital? No. Yeah. Oh, so it is a property. And then like app maybe. Oops. Does this work then too? That sort of deal? Does that work? Oh yeah. Still works. Okay, so that's what you have then. Okay, I see. I mean, that makes more sense to me, because you would probably never have just an element, right? Like, you would never do something like this. You would never do, like, path and then, like, hello world, and then, like, element h1. Like, that's cursed, right? Like, because why would you just have one element to render on the whole page for one thing, right? That seems ridiculous. Although, theoretically, it should work, right? Yeah. Okay, it does work. Yeah, okay. All right, cool. That's fair. I appreciate that insight, Jay, because that's cool. Because like this wouldn't make sense. Um, yeah. Okay. That's good. That's a good thing to note. Um. Okay. Now we can go to here. And then we can import. Has properties route defines the route for the defines a route finds an element associated with list of objects. Since you're learning React Router now, the next logical step would be to React Router framework when the time comes. Oh, got you. So, like, is the React Router framework a full stack for? No, surely not. So this is just a front end, though, a front end framework. Or can it work for, oh, work for Node too? Framework adoption, let's see. Declarative, data, then here's the framework. For default. Oh, and then you have a routes file. Actions will give you an idea of how it's full stack. Got you. Oh, because you can have client actions, so like, and then server actions. Server actions only run from the server and are removed from client bundles. Interesting. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not taking all of this in right now because it's a little confusing. Falling actions. Full stack, yes. True. Because it works with Node too, right? Like this is Node and React, right? Because Node.js is the back end library framework, whatever it is, for the JavaScript stack or whatever, JavaScript based stack. Cool. Because you can also have routes for like APIs, right? Like, so if you're making your own like API, you would need to define routes within that, right? The runtime got you. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's still a little, I'm still a little confused, but cool, cool. That's good to know. You know what? I'm going to pin this guy to my React folder, so I have it in here. That's cool. You can have an API folder. That's neat. Okay, so then we can do this. React Router also has middleware and proxies for security usage. Middleware, oh, what is middleware again? It's like something between the server and the client, right? Is that what it is? It's like kind of like some sort of logic that sits between the server and the client. Maybe. Yup. Oh, okay. I'm like on a roll here. Code between the code. Yeah. Like I thought like, okay, so server does X, sends X to middleware. Middleware converts X into X prime, and then X prime gets sent to the client. Kind of. That's kind of what, that was my understanding. Yeah, it's a software that acts as a bridge between applications, databases, and operating systems. Client first, but yes, got you. Okay. So the middleware is on the client. It is on the client. Middleware makes it easier for software developers. Yeah, okay. How to link newer applications to older legacy systems. Ah, okay, I see. So it can be used to adapt things too. Okay. Nice. Good to know. Good to know. Very neat. Very neat. Learning tons of things. Okay, so then if we want to include this, then we can probably just do this. Children, and then as an array of more objects. So path is spinach, and then component is spinach, and then another one, path is Popeye. Cannot type tonight. Okay, there we go. Okay, so then now we can. So what's the outlet component? Okay, that's a little confusing. Can add. Okay. Add children routes to existing. Add child routes to existing routes. Actually, this would need to be inside of here. With the children attribute property defines list array of more of objects route. I don't know what these objects would be called necessarily. Route objects. Okay, easy. The outlet component will be added to your profile page in this implementation. Got you. That's going to wait till after the break. I just wanted to finish that thought related to the children of this profile on my notes here. But yes. Use Vim or VS Code? I use VS Code. You're so pumped for this. I can tell, Jay. You've got the enthusiasm, for sure. I mean, you always have the enthusiasm, but tonight's like for sure. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I use VS Code only because um, I I can't be bothered to learn Vim right now. Oh, do I use Vim Motions? No, I don't. I use literally just the the arrow keys. I've just gotten really proficient with using the arrow keys. You fell in love with web dev from Remix and React Router? Nice. Well, I'm looking forward to getting into it. So I don't know what this outlet thing is, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna do my due diligence and do the break here. This is understandable. You move fast with the arrow keys. Yeah, I think it's just because like I have used them for so long, Key. I don't know. I've always programmed that way. Since I started coding properly like 2.5 years ago. When I started my CS degree. So I don't know. I guess I'm just used to I'm used to doing it that way. Yeah, I'm gonna do one more Palmo session tonight, and then I'll cut it off. Also, because I taped the, I recorded the Blue Jays game for tonight. Hopefully, we don't get screwed like we did yesterday. Anyway, that's just so I kind of want to wind down and watch that. So yeah, but no, I got one more 25-minute session in me. And then tomorrow I'll be off again because I've got I'm having a chat with a friend tomorrow evening, or at least I should be. And then Thursday, Friday I'll probably stream. I understand that as well. I can't switch from my Qtile setup. You're too used to your tiling manager. Got you. Tiling, that's like is tiling like that's like on the terminal specifically, right? Tiling is on the terminal, and then window manager is like some sort of display thing. I don't know. I'm not a Linux I know you can probably have tiling managers on like non-Linux operating systems, but like for instance, like I've got this aerospace window manager, which is for Mac, which is really helpful. Razorblade in the Discord actually put me onto this aerospace thing, and it's been really fantastic. For the most part, it's still a little janky sometimes, but like I can have multiple, displays. Like I've got like Discord on number 2, messages like my iMessages on number 3, Streamlabs on B, another Chrome tab open on A, and then my number 6, which is what I stream. So I don't know. It's kind of handy. Because Mac's default window management is atrocious. That I will say is true. It's one thing about macOS that I'm not a fan of. However, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think Windows like patented the window management system like 35 years ago. So like Apple could never really implement it because it was patented. At least that's my understanding. I could be wrong. It's somewhat similar to a window manager. It doesn't necessarily need to be a terminal. Oh, okay, I got you, Key. You're just about to say that, yeah. No, I've read Walter Isaacson's Jobs biography. As soon as it expired, it was announced for macOS. Oh wow. Wait, was that recently? When was that? Was that recently? Because like macOS does not have a currently good window manager, does it? I don't know. It's been a few years. Okay. But like it doesn't have like I don't know. I use this aerospace thing. It's been fine. All right, so let's do this outlet thing. Outlet is in the profile. So okay, import outlet, and then we put this outlet underneath this, right? And then how do we know what the outlet takes in? Oh, I guess it's just like it takes from its children up here, right? Ah, I see. Oh, September of 24. Okay, so it's been like a year and a half. Pretty much. Interesting. I didn't know that, like, because I got my M4 MacBook in June of last year, I think. June or July of last year I got this MacBook. And I didn't, like, I was using the vanilla window manager for like a month. And I didn't really notice that it was, like, good or anything. I don't know. I'm not gonna shit on Mac OS anymore. But yeah, I don't know. I had this one called Rectangle for a while. But that had its limitations. Yeah, it's not the best. Yeah, fair. Okay, so now what I should theoretically be able to do is put in like Popeye. And then it puts it there. Ah, I see. So this is kind of like a placeholder for other routes. Okay, so then we should do that. So we'll say outlet. Serves as a placeholder for child components that are routed underneath a parent that underneath a component outlet is returned from that component with which you want to variably render children from child routes defined. There we go. Cool. Yeah, lets the children out. Gotcha. And so we have Popeye, and then we have Spinach. Hi, I'm Spinach. Popeye loves to eat me. Nice. Cool. Very cool. And then you could create a default profile component. And then I could probably just put that. You can only have one export default per. Ah, well, I'll just do. Actually, fuck it. I'll just do its own file. I don't care. Copy, and then we'll go. This is just an example project anyway. Okay, default profile. Ah, and then you can do this. Index true. So if you visit the profile path now, you should be able to see that default content. Okay, so this basically, I'm sure the index does. Necessarily. Okay, so then we go back. Oh, nothing to see here. So then if I include any other path. Oh, interesting. This is a really snarky message. I don't know if you guys can read this. So if you put a not found route, that's pretty good. It's like default, I guess, within React or whatever. That's pretty funny. Cool. Very cool. All right. That would be dynamic route. Got you. Right, because it depends on. You can, yeah. See here, it's already telling us what that is. This example brings another dilemma. Sometimes we want to render content according to the URLs. Dynamic segments. Yeah, here we go. This is a dynamic segment. So we can do path profile name like this, and then the content, the element is profile. And then so we don't need all these children defined here, right? Maybe. Right, but then there's no colon turns the parameter into a dynamic segment. Dynamic segments will match dynamic changing values in the position of the URL, like the name. Ah, but then we need to, okay, so we need to refactor our profile here. So we need the use params hook. Okay, so let's see. What was this called? Dynamic segment. Declare in route as route dynamic, and then, or let's say name, and then must be coupled with the use params hook in the, or I'll say component. In the component attached to that'd be dynamic route path param. Got you. Okay. I'll actually update that. Okay. So then we do that. We do const name is use params. And then we put that inside of this. Okay, so then we can't obviously do the outlet anymore, which is fine. Then we need to import all these guys. Nice. Okay, and now this should work, right? Oh. What's wrong? Profile name. Oh, because maybe it needs a name. So like if I did Popeye, then that works. And then there's nothing blank. Path param. Oh, okay. Yeah, so if there's no parameter, it doesn't work. But if I do anything else, does it work, I wonder? Ah, okay, it does. But it can't be empty. That's interesting. But alas, the index path doesn't work with this anymore. Yeah, they should cover the empty state. Yeah, that's what it looks like here. That's what it looks like it's handling. No params are actually passed. Actually, the profile path doesn't make much sense without an actual name. So the application shows an error. This can't be good. You can pass an error element argument here. So we could do an error page. Okay, and then we can include that error element within. Okay, so you can have custom error pages too. That's really cool. Oh wait, not a folder. Sorry. Or is it error page? Yeah. Okay, so we can have this error page here, and then we can include this error element is... Oh, can I do error component, I wonder? Error boundary? Is error boundary... It expects a component. Okay, so that's our other option, error page, right? Oh, which actually that should be included for this. For the main one. Okay, so then now. So that was our error page. Cool. Neat. Refactoring the routes. Let's see. Error page, error boundaries. Can define an error, a component. I can't spell component quickly for it to save the life of me. Final finish this assignment. 30 screenshots of straight reverse engineering. How to compile them into a single... Oh, Jesus. Is that for a course key? I think you mentioned maybe earlier, but... Alright, can define a component to render if a sub route or sub path under a path doesn't exist by using the error boundary property. Okay. For class in uni, got you. Yeah, we had to do ours. I actually never submitted any assignments in Markdown, but I did submit many assignments in LaTeX. Many. Like, probably half the classes that I had assignments in, or more, had to be LaTeX. So I do know LaTeX, actually. Quite well. Although I'm kind of rusty on it now, probably. Okay, let's see. And then in refactoring the routes, let's see. Let's refactor our array of routes into its own file. Oh, okay. So then this is what we want. So we want routes.jsx. Whoops. Oh. And then we could put that inside of our main as routes. Like that. First assignment not fun, but the class is pretty boring until now. What's crack me? Is it like a hacking puzzles? Probably a prompt to good old AI to do it for you. Nice. Love when a class inspires me to do something after it's over. Yeah, I actually, you know what? I get that totally, because I remember I was doing, in my databases course, I was doing this assignment that like killed me, but I fundamentally believe that the design of the assignment was so bad that I wanted to like re-implement the queries that I wrote for that assignment in a way that I thought made more sense. I don't know. I know what you mean. They give you the executable and you have to crack it. Oh, got you. Okay, so it's like so it's specifically like an exe file. Or like executable. I don't know if exe file is like Windows, I think, but okay. Outlets and state. We got okay. Oh, nice, Jay. That's a big relief for sure. Huge relief. Big W. Outlets and state. As we learned earlier, you can nest routes as children. We had a data in the parent element such as state that we wanted to pass. Oh, context. Okay. The class was thankful as well. Yeah, no kidding. Now we'll focus on context with outlets. We already used context, even though we probably shouldn't have, because that technically... We technically skipped ahead on the... what project did we use context? I think it was the resume one. The resume builder. Pass any value into this prompt. Let's see. Now we'll focus on context with outlets. Yep, yeah, exactly. Outlets have a context prop built in. We can pass any value we want into this prop. Okay. Where is outlet? Okay, so I'm going to write this down. if there is state in a parent that uses outlet that needs to be passed to its children, can use the use outlet context prop or hook in the child to get parent context. I'd imagine you have to define the context of the parent, right? Yeah, here's the return outlet context. Oh, it's a parameter, I see. So it'd be something like this. So it'd be like in the parent, it would be like it could be like this. Oops. Of course, this just doesn't format properly. My luck. Okay, parent route and then child route. Maybe if I copy it like this, it'll work. Yes, it does. Okay. Nice. Cool. Protected routes. Often you'll need to decide whether certain routes should be rendered or not. One example is auth. Yes. I see. Otherwise, they're redirected to sign-in page. Well, there are many ways to do so. One of the easiest ways is to initially create a config. Initially create a config for the router. Can use the use navigate hook to redirect users to different routes programmatically. But navigate equals use navigate, return button on click, navigate -1. Wait, what's -1? Oh, I see. Goes backward or forward. Yeah, I got that. Often used to close modals. Then you can do 1 to go forward. So it doesn't even need to have a specific route. So that's relative, I think. Cool. All right. React router testing. Boo. Important to remember that your app never renders those components directly. Instead, it renders them through a router. Because of this, tests components also need to render them inside a routing context. If you're just rendering a component that happens to include something like a link, the hell is this? Declarative router that stores all entries in memory. But if the component depends on router behavior, make it okay. Since your tests don't run in a browser, you can use create memory router to create routers in your tests. Ah. Okay, so that's good to use. So testing with router, React router. Use create. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna dynamically link this to the docs here. Can I put this as plain text as well? Oh, I can. That's very cool. use create memory router to create routers within, oops, I did not mean to make a new file. Where did that get created? I don't know. Okay. Cool. You should now have enough basics to get started with React routing. There are a lot of more features to React Router which are extremely useful. We recommend you look into the history. If you're interested in learning some more, I recommend you look into the history or match object. Into the history or match object. Let's see. Add a few notes, new routers to the application, new routes. So that's pretty easy. We can do that. All right. This article on SPAs and client-side routing. What the hell is SPA? Dude, what is it with the food in these guys, man? Like the React router and the food analogies. Like, I don't know if this like buffet image is alluding to that analogy. Match object is pretty much a list of routes with the path in JSON format. Oh, got you. Single page app. Got you. Where was I? Yeah, okay. So let me just write that here. Okay. Just gonna put those so I know what they are. Cool. Understanding single page apps and client-side routing. I should have just read this. If I just read the title, I would have gotten it. And I'll link to this. SPA has been a hot topic ever since modern JS frameworks. God, this like contrast is like killing my eyes. I don't know why. If you ever stop to wonder what's actually going on behind the scenes, if you're not using a single page app, you're stuck in the past. Okay, so this is just like basically going through. I might just leave this for the next. We're like 40 seconds left. I might just leave this for the next session. For the next, not session, for the next stream. Because we're done here. Let me get commit and sync. Yeah, so now what's really cool is if I go to my GitHub and let's just kill this. And then I go to my thing. Oops, profile. And then I go to my repositories. Here's my Obsidian backup, which is very cool. And then I eventually could like take all of the notes that I have in here, like all the markdown files, and then like publish these or something. I don't know if people would get interest out of them or use, you know. Maybe people would get use out of these. I don't know, just an idea. Anyway, that now they're all here, which is good. And the advanced HTML, CSS ones too. Very nice. Okay. I think that's gonna do it for me tonight. You know, it was a good 5-session stream. Astro, what's Astro? Astro, web framework for content-driven websites. Oh, cool. So this, okay, so this can render Markdown then, I'm assuming inside of a, or like Markdown or something, right? Like static content. Got you. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna pin this to my HTML, CSS, JS section. Just so I have it in here. I know I kind of dump a lot of links in these my bookmarks, but it's good to have for sure. All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for me today. Good 5-session stream to, you know, kind of make my return a little bit. I mean, I know I only took 1 day off, but it feels like I took more than 1 day off. But I will be taking another day off tomorrow, and I'll be back Thursday, Friday. Should be back Friday. I'll get back to you on that, but I'm pretty sure I'll also stream Friday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, actually. And then I'll probably take Sunday off this weekend as well. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm actually thinking about making, especially when I move, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe in the week leading up to when I move, I may temporarily bring the streams down to 4 a week instead of 5 a week. Only because, like, yesterday I just, like, really, like, alongside other shit that I had to deal with, like, I just, like, really wasn't feeling it. So, like, I don't know. We'll see. I'll play it by ear. Either way, I'm still going to be consistent. It just may not be as, I might not put as much pressure on myself to be as free, like, you know what I mean? Like, I might knock it down a day or something just to kind of adjust with my current lifestyle. I know you guys don't really care. I'm just, I guess I put a lot of pressure on myself to, you know, show up, which I do. I do show up and I make progress, but I guess I just put a lot of pressure on myself. But, you know, that's not really what this should be about, right? It should be about learning at my own pace and kind of, you know, just making consistent progress. We absolutely care. Well, I mean, I don't know. I meant more so in the sense, though, that, like, you wouldn't mind if, like, I did 4 streams a week instead of 5 for, like, a couple weeks or something like that, right? Like, that's more so what I meant. Like, not that I'm not going to come at all, just, like, just to kind of balance things, because, like, I don't know, and then plus work is, like, picked up, because I technically got a promotion at work, kind of, which is funny. And if it helps Ben, it helps us. Fair enough, Jay. Yeah, no, I technically got a promotion at work, so, which is weird, because, like, it's kind of, like, the same, I'm doing the same shit, but I've gotten a lot on my plate recently. Showing up every day for yourself is great. Yeah, exactly, Key. Like, even if I don't stream, like, even yesterday, like, I didn't stream, but I did some stuff for the channel. Like, I did some more organization. I did some more front-end mentor research. Like, I did a little bit of stuff off camera. And I always do that. I do a decent amount of planning off stream. So that I know what I'm doing for streams and stuff like that. But anyway, enough waffling, I guess. But I'll be back live Thursday evening at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard-ish. So if you want to follow along on my journey, I'd really appreciate a subscribe. And if you want to join the Discord and to keep updated to when I go live, or to keep informed on when I go live, I guess, because I only post that in the Discord, join the Discord. And I will see you all on Thursday. So have a great rest of your night.